Hello everyone, this video is about flooded toilet McLaren. Someone bought the flooded toilet McLaren Supercar for $575,000. During last year's storm season, Hurricane Ian's floodwaters evacuated a multi-million-dollar McLaren P1 hypercar from its owner's Florida garage, the waves whipping it against nearby trees and other obstacles before receding. The P1 was left askew atop a toilet covered in flood debris, an undignified end for such an incredible performance machine, but was it really the end? Of course not. When a car is this valuable and this much of it is left, there is no such thing as a total loss. The McLaren would surely be resurrected. The only question was by whom? Well, Internet, we now have our answer. YouTuber Tavares, aka Freddy Hernandez, purchased the flood-damaged McLaren P1 and is now chronicling its restoration on his channel. The first video shows Hernandez collecting his newly purchased project car in some kind of a Florida warehouse, the same one where Copart Insurance auctions listing photos were taken, were nearby the Rolls-Royce that also belonged to the McLaren's previous owner sat low on its deflated suspension. That Rolls, by the way, did not float out of its previous owner's garage like the P1 did, though by the looks of things, that might have been a worse fate. The Phantom is dented all over, and clearly sat underwater for a while. It appears as though the luxury sedan had also been lifted by forklift by its roof, as evidenced by the squarish holes punched through the windshield. But back to that P1, yes, the McLaren is trashed, but it's rather complete. The rear wheels are at first frozen, not to mention one tire is completely gashed, while the opposite wheel has a large hole in it, and the suspension is stuck in one of its lower right heights. Those issues of course make loading the flooded car onto a trailer a challenge. Nothing on the car works, unless you count the doors and hood opening as working. At one point during the initial walk-around of the vehicle, it's discovered that the front trunk had yet to be opened since the storm in October of last year. The crew opens the hood to find standing seawater, with some tow straps and the factory emergency kit amidst the ooze. The smell is described as powerful. At least the tow hook was salvageable. You can watch the episode yourself in the link below. It's quite entertaining, and for anyone who's ever purchased a rough-condition project car, it's extremely relatable. Now, we're not sure about any of you, but no one on our staff has ever bought a near-terminal project vehicle for $500,000. So maybe we don't fully grasp Hernandez's stress levels, but in the next Tavares video on the McLaren, you'll be walked through all of its problems in detail.